actually, let's start recording. Okay, cool. So we're going over the launch, right? You want to be very particular with the way you launch people, because again, this is going to dictate the first 24 hours is going to dictate the next 24 months, or whether or not they're going to be here in the next 24 months. So you want to take it serious. It's very simple. It's not complex, not hard at all, but you want to take it really, really serious. So now there's just a couple pillars of the launch that you want to be mindful of, right? So the first thing that I do once someone gets started is I set the tone. It's the first thing I do, right? I set the tone. I make sure they understand, like, listen, you're not going to sign up and be a multi-billionaire tomorrow, right? You're not going to sign up today and then go have lunch with, Mark Zuckerberg tomorrow, right? You get what I'm saying? So this is a process. This is a process. This can take you anywhere you want it to take you, right? But at the same time, it is a process. You have to go through the process, right? You have to trust the process, right? This is the first thing I do. I set the tone. I let them know what the first 7 days is going to look like. I let them know, hey, I'm going to show you how to use the back office, right? I'm going to show you where to go to make your money, where you want to go. As soon as you wake up and you want to make money in this market, I'm going to show you exactly where you're going to go. I'm going to give you that direction. What educators to study, what scanners you want to look at, you want to focus on, and what coaches or mentors or uplines that you can rely on for help, right? Literally, outside of the group chats and things like that, that's the main launch right there. So I always set the tone. The next thing I do is I touch the back office, right? I walk through the back office, and it's such a very simple thing, such a very simple step that a lot of people miss. Right? A lot of people miss this step, right? A lot of you guys haven't even logged into the back office in God knows how long, right? But this is what your back office looks like. And it's pretty much three major things that you want to touch on, right? Three major things you want to touch on whenever you're on this back office, right? So the first thing is the videos, the academy, because you got to understand, it's a three-step process. We have a three-step system to make sure people see results, right? They have the academies, they have their live education, and then they have their scanners. That is a three-step process, right? You have to go into the launch understanding that and letting them know that, hey, this is a three-step process for you to profit and see results, I should say, right? The first thing is your videos. So again, academies on your left side. Very simple. Choose your language, right? And this applies FRX, HFX, Elite. You can roll through FRX, right? Well, if they get Elite or FRX, roll through FRX. They get DCX, obviously you roll through the DCX. The HFX, obviously you roll through HFX. But when you're touching the academy, it's not enough to say, hey, this is how you get to your videos. No, you have to be conscious and mindful that this is someone brand new and they don't really know what you know yet, right? So some of the most important things when launching someone, especially particularly FRX or the Elite package, is they have to know pips, lot sizes, placing a trade. Right? The simplest things. They have to know that to get to steps 2 and 3. Right? Step 1 is the academy. Step 2 is the live training. Step 3 is your scanners and your algorithms and your softwares and things like that. But you can't even get there if you don't know pips, lot sizes, and placing a trade. So in the FRX Academy, it's episodes. It's videos 111 and 112. What is a pip? What is a lot size? You as a launcher, right? You as a chairman, you have to know this. You got to know your business, right? So 111, 112, what is a pip? What is a stop? What is a lot size? So this tells you again, how much you're going to make when you're trading. Pretty much. Those two things determine how much you're making in that you have potential to make in that trade, right? And then you have 115. What are pending orders? Right? So we get these questions all the time, right? I see these questions sometimes even in the chats. Hey, what is this? What is that? Listen, all the information is in the academy. And it's given out way simpler than anybody on a Zoom call can ever give it to you. I'm gonna tell you right now. The information in the academy is given out way simpler and better and from a more qualified individual than whoever's about to run that Zoom call, right? So this is it. So I'm always putting emphasis on the platform. I'm putting the platform over a Zoom call. You get what I'm saying? I'm putting the platform over everything because that's exactly how retention works. If no one logs into the back office, why is anyone going to enroll? Why is anyone going to stay or anything like that? So again, 115, what are pending orders? Then you have 126 and 127, right? Placing a trade on an Android and then placing a trade on an iPhone. So this is just a list of videos that you're going to want to make sure that they pay extra attention to. And they're short videos. There's like short videos, like 3-5 minute videos, not long at all. And then you let them know, hey, 207 and forward is all directly just straight up chart work. Chart analysis is 207 and forward, right? For my traders, right? You cannot call yourself a trader if you haven't even went through the academy, right? You haven't even went through the academy. You haven't done the smallest things to make sure you're a profitable trader. You have to get through the academy. It's very simple. So that's how you get to your videos. That's how you get to your chart analysis. That's how you get to your videos. That's how you get to your chart analysis and placing a trade. What is a lot? What is a pip? So those are your videos. You want to pay extra attention to those set of videos that I just sent you. Boom. So I'm sending this to this person, a list of the videos. Next, right? You go to Go Live, right? And you actually want to show them how to go through Go Live, and you actually want to give them some educators, some suggested educators, right? Like our very own Manny Quinones, right? One of my favorite sessions to sit on, right? 10 a.m., Monday through Thursday. Easy, simple, breaks it down, articulates himself very, very well, and is very aware that, hey, there may be beginners on this Go Live, right? He's extremely aware, and a great educator and a great trader, right? You have Christopher Derrick, right? One of my favorite traders, London preparation, London session prep, right? 11 p.m. These are for my individuals that can't trade during the day. They can't go on a Lee Allen session or anything like that, but they can trade at night. Cool, perfect. Check out Christopher Derrick. So I'm walking through the academy, letting you know which videos you want to pay extra attention to. And keep in mind, this whole launch takes about 20 minutes, if that, right? If that. Someone said go live equals live gold. Exactly. So again, I'm going through the academy, giving them a list of videos that they want to pay extra attention to, which is 111, 112, 115, and then 127 if they have an iPhone, 126 if they have an Android. And then letting them know 207 and forward is more for, diving into the chart itself. But the first thing you want to do is you want to get through those first couple of videos so that we can actually start placing trades. We can actually get you some results, right? And then, can you repeat the videos? Absolutely. So 111 and 112, right? That goes over pips and lot sizes. 111 is pips, 112 is lot sizes. 115 is pending orders. 115. Video 115, that's pending orders. 127 and 126 is Android and iPhone, respectively. So 126 is Android, how to place a trade on an Android, MetaTrader 4 on Android. And 127 is placing a trade on an iPhone. And they can get through all that within, I think, 15 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 15, 20 minutes. And then they will never need to ask you what's a pip, what's a lot size, how do I place a trade? They know in 20 minutes without taking time out of your day. Now, if you have to explain it to them, go ahead and explain it to them, right? But if you don't have to, you have the information right here. You don't have to because you have the information right here. They have the information right there, right? So again, they have their videos. Then Go Live, show exactly how to get to your Go Live, and then recommend the educators, right? Kim Torres, she's amazing. Always going crazy. Lee Allen, oh my God, Lee Allen has been going crazy. I think today, she did like 300 pips. I was watching, it was like 300 pips in like 5 minutes, something like that. She went insane. 2 minutes. She went crazy. 300 pips in 2 minutes, right? If you want somebody to join your business, make money, and tell everybody, get them on a session where they can see amazing results. Like Lee Allen's session. Again, that's a morning session. If for whatever reason they're working, whatever, recommend them to the later sessions, like Christopher Derrick. Right? There's even Asian session traders. There's Asian session traders. Check them out. Right? Check them out. It's amazing. It's easy. Right? The simplest, easiest things can make sure your new member, your new family member, sees amazing results, right? Sees amazing results, feels comfortable with the information, right? Because you launch right, they don't have to ask you 1,000,001 questions later on down the road. They don't have to ask you, hey, how do I get on Go Live? Hey, how do I get to the recording sessions, the recorded sessions, right? You explain these things. Recorded session, this was literally today, right? It's today, right? Today's the 5th? Yeah, this is today's session. Check out this session right here. Check out this session right here. This was it right here, I believe. Right, yeah, this was it. This here was it. This is 300 pips in 2 minutes. All TP smash in minutes. Crazy, right? So they know recorded sessions. They have favorite sessions. Market ideas, watch all recordings, things like that. So you want to make sure they know how to navigate the back office, because once they know how to navigate the back office, that's less time out of your day explaining something that you should have explained to them day one. Right? Very simple. That's less time out of your day explaining something that they should have had day one. Right? I see it so many times where certain people may look on Instagram, oh man, that team does so many great things that maybe I'm not getting over here, or maybe I feel like I'm not. And the real thing is, they just was not launched right. An extra 10 minutes would have made that person feel so comfortable, they'll go P150 their first day. Man, you got to try this thing. I know this amazing person. Their name is Telly. She signed me up. She made sure I was good. I hopped on this session with this lady. Her name was Lee Allen, and she went insane. She went crazy. She helped all these people make all this money. Bro, you got to try this thing. You got to check this out. You got to check this out. Just an extra 10 minutes can get someone to that state, that frame of mind, right? Just paying extra attention on the launch. Very simple. It's the simplest thing. Same thing for HFX, right? If someone gets started with HFX, you got Millie Mills, right? You got Arlette, right? You have Brandon Boyd, right? You have Ness, the king of HFX, literally the king of HFX, the GOAT, right? Suggest educators, show them how to get to for Go Live, show them how to get to the Go Live, suggest your team's favorite educators, right? And that's it. And put emphasis on it, right? They have to understand before they get off the call, or you're in person, doesn't matter, before they leave that meeting, if you want to make money, you touch Go Live and you touch pretty much step 3, which is the products, period. Those take precedence over any Zoom call from anybody. Because these are qualified people with proven track records. You don't just get on here for being somebody's friend. You need a track record to get on here, right? You need a track record. Someone said Camry went like 46-0 in the month of September. That's insane. That's insane, right? So all the results come from the platform, everything, right? You don't need a one-on-one from anybody in any of your chats, right? They don't. Your new member doesn't need a one-on-one from anybody. They have all the information here, right? Everything is on Go Live, every last thing. I'll put any Go Live educator up against anybody that's not a Go Live educator. Okay, cool. So we touched on the academy. We touched on Go Live. That's step 2 of the 3-step system. 3-step system. Step 3 is your strategies. The academies, we recommended certain videos. The Go Live, we showed them how to get there, showed them how to get to the recordings, help them understand like this is a scheduled thing, right? You can't just show up 3 hours late and expect the same educator to be there. This is live education. They're not still going to be there, right? And you help them understand this is where your money's made, right? This is where your money's made. Go Live, and then step 3, which is your strategies, right? Your strategies. Now, every single package is going to come with a specific strategy, right? Every single package is going to come with one. But let's say FRX or Elite, harmonics, right? Harmonics. This is one of the simplest things to understand. Outside of the only thing simpler than that is copy paste profit on swipe coin, steady, things like that. That's the only thing simpler. And boom, that is actually a trade setup right there that you guys could take. That is a trade setup right there that y'all could take. But it's very simple. It's very simple, right? So now you got to understand, the person you enroll is not going to understand the scanner their first day. It's not going to happen, right? What you're doing is you're putting emphasis on these things. So you're showing them a roadmap. hey, there's videos, get through these. These are go live sessions. Once you get through these videos, it's like 20 minutes to get through those specific videos, if that, right? Once you do that, boom, go live sessions. You hop on sessions and you trade live, or you get to learn live. Simple, right? And step 3 is you actually doing it on your own on these scanners. Now we show people how to use these scanners every week. Every week we have that. And there's plenty of recordings all over YouTube on how to use these things, right? But this right here is your moneymaker. The platform is your moneymaker, right? The platform is your moneymaker. So I'm putting emphasis on all these things whenever I'm launching somebody, right? Whenever I'm launching someone, right? And then step by step, hey, once you get through these videos, let me know so I can I can let you know when the next Lee Allen session is. Oh, you said on Lee Allen session? Okay, dope. Let me know when you're free so I can send you a video on how to use the harmonic scanner, right? So that you can make money whenever you want. You don't have to wait for a live session anymore, right? You can make money whenever you want. Whenever you want, whenever you decide to hop on and get on the product, boom, get on the scanner, boom, you can make your money, right? It's very simple. The launch is extremely simple, right? But what you don't want to do is overlook any of those steps, right? So that's the first thing I do. I go over the back office, right? Have them download, obviously, their apps. You have Telegram, you have your MetaTrader 4 app, right? You can, so I know certain individuals like using Pip Talk. Certain educators send out, send things out on Pip Talk and so on and so forth. Now, let me share this screen here. Boom. And the same thing for HFX. Right? If someone just got the HFX package, right? If someone just got the HFX package, it's the same exact thing, right? It's the same exact thing. You get the elite, you get the whatever, it's the same exact thing. Academies, how to get to your academies, watch these videos. For those that are asking, like when I get someone started with elite, the first thing I have them on is FRX. I've been doing that since elite came out, right? I've been doing that. The first thing I have them on is FRX. First thing, FRX. I don't have them open up 2 brokers at the same time, right? It's too much information. It's too much information. That's like learning 2 languages at the same exact time right now that just came out. It's too much. It's too much information for someone who just got started. Someone who just got started. And then you walk them through, right? You walk them through every single thing. I'm gonna answer all the questions at the end. Right? So now, once we go through the back office, obviously you add them to your chats once they qualify. Really, I have people watch videos and get through something before I bring them into a group chat. All right. The reason being is I don't want, because the group chat is amazing energy, great people. They're serious about what it is that they just committed to. I'm not trying to taint or ruin that energy with someone who just, whatever, doesn't take it serious or is in the chat for no reason or signed up just because they think it's cool. No, I want good energy in my chats. I want great energy in the chats. I want people who are serious in the chats. All right, cool. Now we go through here. And then I run a basics foundation. You run a basics foundation training, right? Basics foundation training. Let me actually, boom, view, slideshow. Basics foundation training, right? So now, this is once they've been through, hold on one second. Oh, there we go. Right? So now, you got to understand, like, the people enrolled because they saw this as an opportunity to see great results, profit, and then take it somewhere, right? Take their profit somewhere. That's why people enrolled. Straight up. That is why people enrolled. So profit maximization is extremely important. They must understand how to place a trade. What does GBP JPY mean? What does that mean? Someone who's brand new doesn't know what it means, right? What does NZD CAD mean? Someone who's brand new does not know what that means. So you run a basics call. You help them open up a broker, right? You help them place a trade, so on and so forth. So now let's get into it. Choose a broker, you fund their account. You help them fund the account. I mean, right now we're doing a special promo where everyone who gets enrolled, they pretty much get gifted money towards their trading account, right? They get gifted money towards their trading account, right? Regular package, they get $35. Elite package, they get $50. towards their trading account, gifted to them towards their trading account, right? So now you explain it. How is the money made? Right? We make money when we catch pips, percentage and point. The smallest price that move in the market exchange rate can be based on the forex market. Very simple. You explain GBP USD is Great British Pound versus the US dollar, right? You break this down, right? You break it down. And again, this is explained in videos 111 and 112. So you're touching on it again, right? You're touching on it again. Keep in mind, we run these, right? We run these pretty much every day, Monday through Friday, we run these, right? So, and again, this is not like, they're not going to be on this all day, every day for the rest of their, IM career, right? Once you understand what the basics are, you don't have to sit on the basics, this specific basics call every day. But they may be on this call every day for that week, so they understand, or two, 3 times out of that week, so that they understand. And I'll make this available to everybody right after. Boom, and then MT4 basics. MT4 basics. Do not get off that call, right? Do not get off this basics call. They shouldn't leave a basic call without understanding the basics. Literally, MT4 quotes. What is a quote, right? What is a quote? How do I add my quotes? Order type, right? We're not going to go in depth. You don't have to go in depth. What is a buy limit? You don't have to, right? Because there's a pending order video, and that's I keep saying episode. That's video 115. But if you don't put emphasis on this, that's why you're getting 1,000,001 questions about buy limit. What is this? What is that? What is this? What is that? Right? But at least having them watch a video, they have some sort of reference. They have sort of reference whenever they do ask questions or anything like that. Time frame, minutes, hours, right? Very simple. Trade type, sell, buy. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Trade size, stop loss, right? Entry price, and then take profit. Very simple. You can explain these to whoever just enrolled. Right? Hold on. Boom. Now, these are the order types, right? These are the order types. Now, this is just put in one slide. There's an entire video, 115, dedicated to this, right? But the visual makes it a lot simpler and easier, right? The visual just makes it simple and easy for people to understand. Oh, okay, so this is what they mean by buy limit. Okay, it's not there yet, but you want it to come down, activate your buy and go up. Okay, I get it. Oh, sell limit. Okay, it's not there at that price yet. So you want price to come up, hit that price, and then we get into the sell. Okay, cool. Buy stop. Okay, I get it. So you want price to pretty much keep rising, and once it hits that, get you in for the buy so you can ride the wave up. And then opposite happens for the sell. Okay, I get it. Right? It's something the visuals make it easy. Visuals make it so easy. And then copy and paste. Again, this is what you want to put emphasis on. This right here and the compound plan, which I'm gonna go over after, is what you want to put crazy emphasis on, because this right here is what they expected to get what they expected when they signed up, right? Because you post this all the time. You post yourself in a chart where it says SLTP and then your entry, you post it all the time. They came in to see that, right? They came in to see that, right? Have you ever seen one of those, something crazy on Instagram, like a food spot or whatever? And you walk into that food spot with one thing in mind. I want the same thing that I saw in the picture on Instagram. What is that? I want that right there. I know there's a whole menu with 1,000,001 different things, but I saw this one girl, this one guy with this thing on Instagram, and I want that, right? So you want to make sure, and you understand your member that just joined, they have the same thing in mind. Hey, that chart thing that you posted where you're talking about, you got great results, you're profiting, whatever. I want that too. Show me that. Like, I want that. And this is what it is. How to copy and paste. This is color coordinated, right? Shout out to Mitch and Jen for setting this whole thing up. Now that you know how to use MT4, let's learn how to execute a trade. Let's execute a trade. What does a trade look like? This is what a trade is going to look like, right? This is what it looks like on Steady. Mention Steady. This is what it's going to look like on Swipe Coin. Mention Swipe Coin. Because if they don't have the elite package, you can mention these things and they'll add on the elite package. They'll upgrade to the elite package, or they'll add on certain apps and softwares so that it's easy to copy paste profit. And I tell people all the time, like, the point of this is to free up your time so that you could really do whatever you want to do. The point of trading is to free up your time so you can really do whatever you want to do. You don't have to be on your phone all day, every day, once you understand this. Again, the point of the launch is not just to give them information, is to set a tone. It's a set a tone, set a serious tone, a business tone on what it is that they just got part of, right? So the point of this is that you can place a trade, you go about your day. You could walk your dog, you could be in the gym, if you got kids, tend to your kids. If you go into school, you could be in school, whatever. The point of this is that you can open your phone, place a trade, go back to whatever it is you're doing, all under 5-10 seconds, right? But you're creating an extra stream of income without changing anything you're doing. That's the point of this. That's why you got started. So you have to understand how to copy and paste, right? You have to understand how to copy and paste. Yeah, I'm going to upload this on YouTube. Very simple. Make sure you verify that all the information is accurate before you press sell or buy. Again, color coordinated, blue with the blue, red with the red, green with the green. Very simple. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. You don't want to overcomplicate these things, right? I remember that there was you always have those kids in high school where they try to use bigger words to sound smarter than they actually are, or those people who try to use certain words to sound like they're smarter than they actually are. You want to dumb it down. Simplicity is the highest form of intelligence. I want you to understand that. Simplicity is the highest form of intelligence. Why do you think the iPhone popped? It's simple to use. Are there better phones than the iPhone? Of course, there are better phones than the iPhone. There's dozens of phones better than the iPhone and cost half of the price, if that. But why do you have the iPhone? It's simple to use. Your little cousin uses the iPhone, right? Your little nephew has an iPad, which is just a bigger iPhone. That's all it is, right? Simplicity is the highest form of intelligence. So when you can simplify something to somebody, that's when you can relay information and they can see results, right? The point of this is not to make yourself look like some sort of brainiac. The point is to make sure information is relayed, right? Very simple. And then proper risk management. You want them to understand this, right? You want them to understand this. Here's a little trick you can use whenever you're enrolling people. Whenever they're making their broker account, make sure they have 1 to 300 leverage, or 1 to 200, or 1 to 100. Right? Why do you want that leverage? Right? Why, when they ask you, when you get ECN, USD, whatever, don't just choose 1 to 500, because then it's possible to blow your account. With 1 to 300, it makes it harder. 1 to 200 makes it harder to blow your account. It'll literally say not enough money if they try to throw bigger lots than they should. It literally say that. It literally won't let them place the trade. You know how in certain trades, they margin you out? Let's say you're at risk of blowing an account, you'll see the numbers flash red and then all your trades will close, right? That happens a lot sooner when your leverage is lower, right? So for example, right, these are not the exact numbers, but let's say I got $100 in my account and I got $1,000 in my account and I got 1 to 200 leverage, let's say. Let's say I'm negative $200 in a trade, boom, it'll take me out the trade. I just saved my account. Because my leverage is lower, it's not going to let me get to 0 and then close my trades. It's going to save myself. It's going to save my account. So that's a trick. That's something I used because I had trouble managing my money when I first started trading. I was winning. I would over leverage, and that'll be the one that blew my account. I'd fund my account 2 a.m, and then on Thursday night, right, Friday, yeah, like Thursday night, that's when direct deposit hit when I used to work. And by Friday New York session, blew the account because I had my leverage was like 1 to 1,000. 1 to 1,000. Man, I was doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing, like over leveraging. So to mitigate that, to make sure your newest member doesn't do that, make sure their leverage is 1 to 200, 1 to 300 or lower, right? So risk management is the name of the game, right? Risk management is the name of the game, right? Above all else, right, the greatest determinant of your success trading Forex is your ability to manage risk effectively, right? If you fail to listen to what it is I'm about to say, right, you're almost certain for failure in your trading account. If you do not listen to what I'm saying, you have a 99% chance you're going to lose all your money if you don't listen to what I'm saying, right? Same thing with every business. Risk management applies to everything, literally everything, right? Placing a trade one-on-one, very simple. So again, after you show them how to access their back office, academies, what videos to watch, go live, suggested educators, products, how to get access to their products, help them understand, hey, you may not understand this right now, but this is your goal. You may not, listen to what I just said, You may not understand this right now, but your goal is to know how this works, how this scanner works. Your goal is to understand how this scanner works within your first month, within your first 2 weeks, whatever it is, however, whatever pace they run at, right? So that was your back office. Then it's a basics foundation training. So this right here ensures profit maximization, right? So they know what they just got access to. They know about risk management. They know how to place a trade. They know about pending orders and things like that. And then last but not least, they have access to you and the team, right? Once they qualify, they have access to you and the team. So back to it, placing a trade one-on-one, go to your quote section, right? A pop-up will appear, tap trade, right? Very simple, 1, 2, tap market execution, a drop-down will appear with 4 other order types. Tap on any of the order types to select it, boom, right? And then very simple, enter your risk, enter your stop loss price, enter your take profit price. Very simple, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 4-step process. And you help them understand, right? You're always painting the vision, because I always get the question, how do you paint somebody? How do you paint the vision? How do you give somebody vision? You do it day one. With every time you talk to them, you're doing it every single time, right? Every single time you help them understand. You learn this, you buy back time. You learn this, you get that house you wanted. You learn this, you get that car you said you wanted. You learn this, and your Instagram page is gonna look a lot different. A lot different. It's gonna be a lot of beaches on your Instagram feed, I promise you. Right? You just learn this, be consistent, trust the plan, right? Trust the process. And then 4, if it's a sell order, sell by market. If it's a buy order, buy by market, right? Very simple, very simple, very simple, very simple. Here's some trading sessions, suggested trading sessions, right? You're always doing this. These are the suggested trading sessions, right? You have this is platform. And this is super late night for the West Coast team, right? But other than that, platform. Abel Melendez, basics, trading Chris Derrick, Manny Q, Lasaldo, and Lee Allen, right? We're gonna add that. We're gonna update this. Lee Allen. For cryptocurrency, I know someone asked about DCX. Nick Gomez, Curtis Cobain. Those are the times. So again, we went over the back office, and then I'm reminding you, hey, by the way, it's not just this, you have the back office. You have your back office. You have your back office. You have your back office. Right? And then these are just some results, right? Some results. Look at these results. Look at that. February results, 67,000 pips. Like, anybody who knows anything about, like, anybody who's been here longer than 24 hours, right? You understand how crazy that is, right? You understand how crazy that is. 2020 results is, we caught 106,000 pips in 2020. You guys get what that is? You guys understand that? 106,000 pips. Most traders don't do that in years, like years. I'm talking professional traders. They don't do that in years of trading. How much is that on a 0.01? Right? How much is that on a 0.10? How much is that on a lot size? Like, this is literally, you just basically hit the jackpot. A pandemic, you're funny. You just hit the jackpot, right? But you have to let the newest member understand, bro, you just hit the jackpot. This is exactly what you wanted. This is what you were looking for, and it's here. And it's this, and then that's it. It's this and it. Any questions? Do you have any questions for me? Right? Do you have any questions? Again, most people are gonna say no. Most people are gonna say no, right? But you want to check in, maybe a couple hours later, maybe the next day. Always keep communication, because a lot of times, especially me, I'm one of these people who, even if I have questions, I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me just try to follow what you just told me to do, and then I'll come to you with some questions, right? But make sure you're always there. You're always reliable. You're reliable. You're reliable. You're reliable, right? That's what a leader is. Leader is reliable, right? And that right there is how I launch, right? So we went over a couple of things before I end the recording and answer some questions. We went over the back office. Right? Went over the back office, went over the broker, funding the broker, all that. We did all that right here. Funding a broker, placing a trade, risk management. You can give them the compound plan. You should give them the compound plan. I'll drop that in the chat for you guys. Very simple, easy to use. We went over giving access to the team. I personally qualify people before I just give them access to the team. I qualify people. Qualify you. Hey, get through these videos. I'm gonna add you, and then I'm gonna add you to the group and introduce you to your coaches. Get through these videos so I know you're serious. Boom, I'm gonna introduce you to your coaches and the team. Boom, very easy, very simple. This is where they get started with the elite package or FRX. If it's HFX, you do the same thing, but just HFX Academy, HFX suggested go live, HFX product, which is you're gonna use Hourglass, you're gonna use Web Analyzer, right? Millie Mills is coming out with a dope scanner for I'm United. You should be there for that. And so on and so forth, right? So let me go ahead and end this recording and answer some questions.